Hi everyone, new car collection day. I know I've dangled that carrot by the community post where I said I'm getting a new car and an electric one. Well, we're off to go off and collect this. I've got one of my lads in the car with me so he can drive this back. And just while we're on the subject of this car, my 3 Series, I'm not getting rid of it. I've still got loads of work to do instruction wise, and this is still my instruction car. You're still going to see it on the channel, but I'm deciding to get a different car and another car for the sole use of the channel, because YouTube and the production of videos and what I do with it is taking more and more of my time. That was a decision on to get an added car. So what car am I getting? Well, it was a no-brainer to go electric, and it was something that I've been thinking about over the last few months. And in fact, the car has been on order for a few months. With the current state of new cars, it's quite difficult to get hold of one. So I didn't take this decision lightly, but like I said on the community post, there were a few contenders. There was the Hyundai Ioniq, there was the Kia EV6, there was the Polestar 2, the Tesla Model 3, and the Audi Q4 e-tron. There were a couple of other models I did consider, but I have decided to go for the Tesla. Now, I am going to do another video on why I actually chose the Tesla. It was quite a complex decision, if I was honest, and I know some people have already said in the comments that there are loads of Tesla channels, which there are, but this is not a Tesla channel. This is always going to be a driver education channel, but the difference is, quite soon, I'm going to be spreading my message in a Model 3. I haven't bought the performance model, I haven't bought the long range. I've gone for the standard range plus, the base model effectively, and I've also gone for the non-cost option of white. I know there are plenty of concerns over reliability of some of the Teslas, but the one that I've been able to purchase is one of the Chinese made versions, and they're meant to be a little bit more reliable and better made, but time will tell. We've got to get to Manchester to pick it up, and as you'll see when we get there, this is a temporary dealership. I think it's a tent in the middle of the car park, so this is going to be really interesting. It's been promised that it's going to be as contactless, free transfer or handover as possible. I don't know what that means, but I am excited about getting a new car. So we've probably got about another half an hour, so we'll pick this up again when we're there.
So here we are at Tesla at the Trafford Centre in Manchester. Our sales rep said that they had 65 cars that they were handing over on this particular day, and they had done 90 a few days earlier. You can see there's a few about.
Car park closed. Is that unless you're buying a Tesla? I do believe that's probably the case, isn't it? Yes. It is a tent in a car park.
It's quite comical really. Me and the other guy who was getting his, we're both looking around the car and make sure we're okay with them before we accept the handover. No problems to report though. This was literally my first ever drive of the car before we got going home.
So we're all done. We're a fair chunk of the way home. and I must admit that was probably one of the most underwhelming car handovers I've ever had. And that's just how it is, if I was honest. At Tesla Manchester by the Trafford Centre, effectively you're picking the car up from a tent. Does seem a little bit strange though that you're spending £40,000 on a so-called premium electric car, and then you get it in that way. But it actually didn't bother me, to be honest. I hate all that pretense of unveiling the cars. It's a work tool at the end of the day, so that was fine. They did offer to wash the car, but I said, listen, at the end of the day, I'm driving it home on a motorway, so I don't really care. They've had a few problems this morning with it being icy as well, and obviously all the equipment's all frozen up. There was no heating in the delivery tent either. It was absolutely Baltic in there. The handover process was really simple because there's no finance on the car and I've just purchased it. Literally it was check me in, give me the keys, let me have a look at it, and off we go. So all in all, quite an okay pickup. We didn't have any problems. It was quite quick as well, but don't expect all the bells and whistles that you may have seen on maybe different channels and different car reveals. It doesn't work like that at Tesla Manchester. It may very well be different at the Tesla dealership that you go to, but to be honest, I was okay with it. I'm not going to do any opinions on first drive. Driving a car for the first time, it can be pretty complicated, and honestly, it's super complicated if you don't know it, these operating systems. So it's going to take me a little while to get used to it, so I'm not going to do anything about it now. And that's about it really. I'm actually quite excited for the things that I have got planned. If you've got anything that you would like to see me do in an electric car, please let me know in the comments. Remember, this is not a Tesla channel. It is a driving education channel. So we're going to be still concentrating on trying to spread good messages and good practices. But like I said, we just do it from behind the wheel of a Model 3. Keep safe. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.